You don't get over that initial hump.
Yep.
I just had my younger brother, you know, he's about mid-30s, over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the little intro. So it's all right with you.
Go.
All right.
Oh, you can.
What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Welcome to Dave's Arcade. I know that it's not the usual Friday, but Daryl and I went out to trivia, which found out Daryl and Amanda are super good and super smart. Me and Lindsay contributed 0 to any of those questions, but I managed to scrape together a full load of friends and guests to the stream. Ryan Kuiper's joining.
Oh, hi, I'm not dead.
haven't seen him in a long time.
Ryan's not here yet.
And then Daryl, as usual, that runs Racine Flippers with me. And then a new friend that's just catching the pinball bug, Ben. And is it
Javingo.
Javingo?
Yes.
That's right. So
Thank you for having me.
yeah. Ben has caught the bug of got a practically brand spanking new Turtles that had like less than
400 plays.
yeah, and then a Bond Pro. So we'll stream that eventually here. So I asked Ben what did he want to stream tonight, and so he picked Farfalla and Demo Man. So we'll split the time in half. As usual, I'll go through the basic rules that I know about the game. Farfalla is made by Zaccaria in Italy back in, this is 80 something, 84, 85, something like that, I want to say. And,
Play your
85.
role with Zaccaria pinball.
And it always talks. So, typical on most Zac games, it has an orange special and a red special. This one is very drop target heavy, and they added 2 more specials to it, which is kind of unique. So the orange special is still hitting your orange drop targets, and usually the orange is making your way towards an extra ball. The red special is hitting the red drop targets, which are they're kind of covered by this see-through upper playfield, and that's usually working your way up to what would be like your normal one, which would be like you can set to replay or points or whatever in the settings. And then in this game it has 2 more specials to it. You have your blue bank and then your yellow bank up top. So all of those you can set to different things. So that's pretty cool. It has more opportunities to score than I think. And then I think once you get all of them, I believe these 3 together, then it'll score the multi-special. So you get, it's kind of another layer on top of it, which the other Zacs don't have. What else? This one has 2 ball saves on the right and left out lanes, which are these little mini flippers. A really cool feature. It kind of has to do with timing, and the lane has to be lit. I believe to relight, like if you use the flipper, it's a timing for when it goes through the lane, and then you can quick hit it and scoop it back out into play. I don't think any other manufacturer has done something like that. Usually it's like a gate or something. So I think you can relight it by hitting down one of the drop target banks. I can't remember if it's blue or orange, but we'll figure it out. So that is what I know. If you have any questions, please post them in chat, and I'll try to answer them best I can. So here we go.
Let's see what you can do.
You know, Ryan, the last time we streamed this was with Eric Pripke, like almost
4 years ago.
yeah.
For my computer to find.
Well, I keep telling people, like, when they watch the stream here, like, chances are you're not gonna see it for quite a while. So we haven't streamed the Zax since probably TurboGrafx 7.
Yeah, probably.
What? Brick! So this drop target bank is really unique. It's actually attached. There's drop target banks on the main playfield, and there's like extender sticks to make it. I'm trying to hit that special target quick. There it is.
Nice.
So they're actually riveted.
I didn't realize that gobble hole's got a scallop in it.
Which one?
The gobble hole.
Oh yeah. So it makes it go back.
Yes.
Yep.
The engineering on these games is really unique and cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say, you know, this one is probably a little bit easier to find compared to others. And the fact that it has, as I just went through all those different specials, I think this one is a really good one to get if you want to have an oddball Zack in your collection.
Well, but I think even beyond that, I think it's a good game. Like, it's got so much. How many specials does this have? 3?
It's got 4.
So it's got the red or
every color.
The red. Oh yeah, 4. Yellow, red, blue, orange. Yeah, you're right. It's got 4. Usually it's the 2. The red and the orange.
Yep. So yeah, they packed a lot of stuff in this one compared to.
Well, I'm standing here. I guess I'll go second.
Yeah, you're up.
Got lucky. It's been so long since I had a Zack.
That's right, you had a Magic Castle.
I did have a Magic Castle for quite a while.
I just had to fix mine before you got here. Had one wonky connector.
It's funny how the music is so similar.
Yeah. Oh, I just wanted to put it on the side so somebody didn't bump it.
All right.
Oh, you only had it 6 months. So after this one, to show you the virtual that I got, I'm not super computer savvy. Like putting them together, building them myself is kind of that's a hill I don't really want to climb. So I ended up getting the extreme for my computer. The only reason I got it is because I was able to get one for used for like a couple grand off, which was nice. Yeah. But
Because it's everything. It has the PC inside.
yeah, it comes loaded with games. Technically, you're not supposed to do, but they're in Australia and they can do whatever.
Yeah, I bought the recent cabinet, right? Where you could purchase items, but you could also just hook up your own PC package.
I think I saw that one at Expo. Yeah, that was at because you had the Addams Family one.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
I don't. Was it at Games that had the booth? They had like a bunch of the little miniature.
Don't they sell for $5?
No, I think it was one there.
Like 600. Because I know there's a lot of people that are talking to about the Cat because they were playing it.
Yeah, it didn't show very well from what I gather.
Yeah, that's what I heard from the. Well, I did play it, and the person that was running the booth was like, "Yeah, don't play the Addams Family because that one had some issues or whatever." I'm like, the reason I picked Addams Family is because you themed the whole cabinet Addams Family. Yeah, weird.
Yeah, the premier table is the worst playing ever. It's just riddled with lag. And they've since patched it. It's still not perfect though.
Yeah, I think. Oh, cool! What's going on?
Yeah, all the Zacks look really awesome for the most part.
Yeah, this one is particularly colorful. They love their art.
Oh, you're only down to these 3 Zacks.
Yeah. Time Machine and
Who bought your pinball chain?
one guy bought Time Machine and pinball chain. They picked to a location outside of Philadelphia. I forget his name at the moment. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's not going to be a ball save. Give it a nice shove forward. Otherwise I'll have to take the glass down.
Hey.
Sorry.
Whoa, what the hell are you doing?
Well, I tried.
That's too funny.
Oh, weird.
You got behind?
Yeah, it got behind that wire even, so I gotta fix that.
So my thought was, when you go to George and Porgy's on Sunday, and just that door, I just,
Batman?
We'll back the car up. We'll just...
They have that Batman table?
it's,
Is it decent?
for the most part,
Who's the operator?
I think it's owned by
Oh,
whoever
shit, sorry,
is
dude.
owns that location.
Interesting. Oh, handballs. Don't break those plastics, Dave.
I know.
Broken. Unobtainium.
I'll just take it off real quick.
So this is one that I played on that games table and it plays fantastic.
Oh, it's behind the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how we'd manage that.
That's pinball.
Let's see.
One of the project that I don't know what I would get because basically all of the ones that I want that are new that I have.
Yeah. Well, you find out which one's the best selling. You get that one traded.
Right. I mean, I'd take another Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Great.
It is a fun game.
Or Jurassic Park.
Yep.
But otherwise, all the other ones I either have or don't want.
You know what game I was thinking about? But it's crazy expensive now. And when it first came out, I was really down on it. But the 80s, Aerosmith.
They're supposed to be rerunning.
That's what I know. Here we go. You know, the most amount of time I ever put on this probably outside of the show was probably Tom Rock's house.
Yeah. Did you play this? Is it the premium?
Station, quickly.
Did you play
Got it.
play the premium?
I
won't do
have,
it
but
again.
not in a long while.
Because they had one at MGC last year.
Yeah.
Or was it Expo? One of the two they had a premium.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was weird because I've never seen an upper level on Aerosmith.
Because that one's got Pro.
And I don't know, it's something about Aerosmith, Kiss, and AC/DC. I don't like the fact that you pick your song and that song depicts your mode until it's finished.
Kiss. I think that's the one.
Kiss, AC/DC, and Aerosmith.
All do it?
All do it.
You know what's funny? Back in the day, everyone was so all over ACDC. It was always expensive and this and that. Now it's like, everyone's like, yeah. No one cares about it anymore.
Why is that? I thought it was really fun.
I think ACDC,
Fun,
like
yeah.
back in the day, like after it came out for probably like 5 years, it was always like, oh man, ACDC.
Yeah,
So like,
that was it.
this and that. Like now everyone's
ACDC isn't bad unless you get the one with dude's face right in the middle.
all
Staring at you.
the redo version on the Pro.
Yeah.
The Pro.
Oh, no, that was the original one. They had changed it.
Who was it in the middle?
Angus.
Yeah.
You want to look at that
face.
ugly mug all day.
But it was with his mouth out.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The girl dress and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, Ryan. You're up.
Oh, am I?
Yep.
Well,
After a strange turn of events. My apologies.
that's I got some work ahead of me here.
I don't think there's any non-music ones out there where you have to pick your mode before you start. I think it's only those 3 that ever came out that you have to pick.
Where's my save? Oh, it wasn't written.
It's always something though, like that. That's never happened before, but every single time we run a tournament, like something comes up. Like, how the hell did you get it stuck there?
It happened. Yeah, they're all good. Take the glass off once or twice. The last flippers turn.
I think that's something that we learned. It's not something that you can fix in a couple of minutes. Just take it out.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Otherwise, it takes a while.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yep.
You're up, yeah. Is there any non-music pins where you have to choose your mode before you start?
Wait.
Metallica, you know.
No.
You pick a song, but it's not.
Pick a
yours.
song.
What's up, board dog?
Dan, how's it going? Good seeing you.
It does make for a little less space in the aisle way. But to have the mobile rig,
Yeah,
What?
that's a slick setup.
it's okay. It's I don't dislike not having to move
Oh,
all the
thanks.
games every time.
Yeah, for sure.
So, because you have to wheel them over there and re-level them and put them back.
Leveling's probably the worst part.
Oh yeah, because there's the drain there, so it's like, you know, you can't put it back in the same. You have to re-level it each time. Ugh.
All right. That's abysmal score.
Was everybody liking Tommy?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
How can you not?
That was the last one you got.
Yes, I want to say. The last games I've got were Tommy, 1812,
The Scott Denisi one. Final Resistance.
Final Resistance, Tommy, 1812, Royal Rumble. I think that's my last 4 that my brain is actually like remembering.
My last 3 were Jaws, Shadow, and Big Game.
gotta check out Big Game.
It's a good game. Big Game is a good game.
Never seen it before.
I picked that up in Indiana.
The one I have?
Yeah. I got that from Tommy Skinner, which is also where Tommy came from. I got Tommy.
Right?
So I picked up Big Game in Lafayette, brought it back here, sold to Dave, and then sold it to Daryl.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, our games like to make the rounds. Like I bought AIQ Premium and Hobbit.
For me. And then that Demo Man was mine that I bought from a guy years ago.
You have Avengers?
I had AIQ, but I traded that for
Oh, okay. I was gonna say-
Stranger Things.
Oh, cool. That's good.
Looking back, if I knew they were going to be remaking Stranger Things, I would have just kept AIQ.
I don't think he did terrible with
No, I don't think so.
Stranger Things is more desirable than the game. I feel like as far as like
Brutal.
But AIQ was fun.
it was. That's the only Stern I ever bought new in box. As the only
Let's see what you can do.
Ellen game I ever had. It was just. What do I do with that money?
Board Dog, you're absolutely right. That is why I made the mobile rig, because now all those that spot is now filled. So, makes sense. What's up, Kyle?
Kyle's on.
Yeah, on YouTube.
What's up, Kyle?
Too late.
All right. Maybe
The first brand new game I bought was Metallica. And I don't know if that was like considered like a vault edition, because they changed the head from wood to metal.
Oh, no.
And it was one of the last ones they made.
No.
You're That's very cool. That's a really fun game, too.
You have the metal one or the wood one?
I get the
You
metal
got
head.
metal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's earlier. I have the wood.
So like yours is one of the first that was made, and mine was one of the last.
So what are you going after next, Ben?
That's a great question.
It's the best question.
Whitewater.
Yeah.
That's pretty elusive, it seems like.
Well, it's.
Doesn't come up
I think it's that and how much you want to pay. I guess that's
Yeah.
I feel like rarity is subjective. It's about how far do you want to travel and what do you want to do.
Right.
Everything's available. How many hoops do you want to jump through?
Well,
Station, quickly.
when you're buying stuff, it's. I found out a few times, but most recent Mario ones, like, they could have very well been a scam. You know, it's always best if you can try to get something from a known person on the pin side that.
Or someone local who you actually like
Right.
Go check it out.
go check it out.
Yeah.
Local's always best.
Well, or if you once you get to know enough people locally, you get stuff before it hits the market. And you don't have to worry about fighting with other people.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
That is ideal.
Well, that's how Star Trek fell in my lap. I mean, if that thing was advertised
No,
for the price they paid, it would have been gone in,
Immediately.
like, in a
I'd
heartbeat.
do that.
I mean, even though it was hacked up, but like that doesn't matter.
No,
Like,
not these days.
No.
Not these days.
I have my eye on Whitewater, Baywatch,
Nice.
Getaway. That's speed too.
Yep.
Tales of the Arabian Nights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna be spending a lot of cash right now.
That's all. It's like
It's just money.
right.
It's all relative.
Damn.
So if we're just talking number of machines, it's just one.
There you go.
Yeah.
So.
Board Dog has driven to another country for a rare pin. He has. He drove to Canada.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
that's it.
shit! I'm breaking everything. I just totally tweaked the rig.
Should be that tweak.
Yo, it is. You can't even see the flippers.
Oh, then it's just this. Here. You're good.
That was my foot, though.
Nice.
Boom, boom, boom. There we go.
What about the,
That one's fine.
Alright.
The back glass?
Yeah.
You're good.
Alright.
The only one I got from, no, only two that I got from another country. Robot came from Germany. Actually, Neo shipped that for me. Well, he didn't know it was for me at the time, but
You did your dirty.
yeah. And then Alien came from Italy. Which I guess they have
Now there's a distributor.
so you can get them a lot faster than you used to.
Come on.
What do you think that we've had that for a while now?
I still love it.
Awesome.
Alien's fantastic. I think for brand new games, that's
the best bang for your buck.
That's the best deal on the market
What they,
right now.
because aren't they sub 7?
Yeah, and you
Like
can get a
6.
brand new Ripley edition one for
It's off for
like
6,500.
way less than what I paid.
Well, I think it's like 68 or 69, but still it's under 7. I mean, I mean everything else is.
What's the,
Well, and you don't have to deal with any of the code. They took years to work out those.
Dan, the place is called Explorium. It's my favorite local brewery.
They're the ones who make the purple drink. Or it tastes like purple. Right?
Do they?
I think they had, that's what they had on tap at that,
Uptown.
yeah.
My favorite beer by them is I'll Trade You, which is peanut butter jelly. It is the craziest beer. That sounds to be horrible, and it is delicious. It tastes like a drinking sandwich.
Oh, no. Wow. Okay.
No ball.
2 in a row for me.
Yeah, no ball save on the old ones.
Still not.
Ah!
Do you have a flip?
Didn't even flip for me.
Dang.
Does Dan still have it?
Yeah. He's like,
The
just let me
outlet
know in the
flip
next
didn't
year.
go?
If you
Yeah,
want.
it didn't go. I don't know why.
I would snap it up because you know full well, like every shadow has a burned up sanctum. So
What is he
Why
snapping
is
up?
the playfield.
Playfield
Oh.
for Shadow.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it? That you had? It seemed like it was okay.
It's decent, but like around like the inserts, it's like peeling a little bit.
Oh, okay. Sign of
But it's like
future
if you compare the
problems.
playfield to the rest of the game, it's like
Ah. How was that bourbon, by the way? I don't know if I ever asked you if it was good or not, or did you even crack it open? So did you go to MGC this year, though?
I did not.
Have you ever been ever?
Years prior. Yeah, it was at the. It's in Wisconsin. So yeah.
Yeah, it's gotten way better since then.
Most of you only think it is good. I've never had their bourbon, so that's why I'm curious to get your opinion on it.
ooh, I cracked a million.
Yeah, but
Talk to me and listen a little bit at Neo's.
I would say pick it up, depending on what you want for it. Worst case scenario,
He pretty much wants cost.
the worst case,
Play with me
you sell it
again.
with the game later if you don't want to do it. If you want
Let's
to
see
sell
what
it,
you can do.
or you sell it for
Right.
what you got into it. You don't want to swap. I don't think you're gonna lose money.
I already know 2 people that have wanted to be on the list to
Get it.
obtain that game.
It's either gonna you just drink too much. Fair enough. Well, I mean, if it was bad, I mean, you probably wouldn't.
yeah,
It wouldn't be gone unless you're forcing yourself.
I'm sure you got other options.
Basil Hayden, yeah, good stuff.
freeform.
No, I did too early. Screwed myself.
Plastic. So that's why it has that 3D look. Yeah. And then there's lights behind that. And then the back glass is really just this round. And then there's a neon between the two. It's a big neon tube.
That's what's giving it that glow, like around her hair.
Yep.
Yeah, same with these.
Wow, yeah. That's pretty gorgeous.
Robot's a little bit different. Robot has a fluorescent tube where it says robot. But yeah, Magic Castle has the neon tube. Back when I lived in Minnesota, I met a guy that made neon signs, and he was able to remake some of those tubes. And I tried to, help people out selling tubes, but the first couple people, I tried multiple times shipping them, and it's just too dang fragile. I would have had to, in tubes and in foam, and it'd be, super expensive.
Yep.
So Ryan, what do you think of any of the rumored new games that are coming out?
I think the one that I'm the most excited about would probably be Beetlejuice. But if it is spooky, I'm also kind of like, big grain of salt.
Right.
Big grain of salt. But with that being said, I do also think Spooky's been making much bigger strides with their designs, so it makes me happy. Especially with the last two.
I know, last with the Halloween.
I think a lot of with Spooky is they're starting to make a lot of their stuff in-house instead of having to worry about outsourcing.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been doing that. They do a lot of their metal parts.
Hey Nick, how's it going? Good to see you, man.
All their cabinets.
Hope all is well.
Play fields. Plastics.
Nick Shell.
Oh, what's up, Nick?
What about the rumored Muppets from Judge Jack?
Oh, I'd be curious about that too. And if it is exactly who they say is the designer.
I think it's going to be someone we know.
Yes. That's
Nick,
what I've
Spotted
been.
Cow is not all it's cracked up to be.
No, spotted cow is good if you don't drink it a lot.
Yeah. I think New Glarus makes way better beers than that. It's
No,
just
I agree, yeah.
For whatever reason, that's like the novelty that people like, but I don't know.
That is very cool, Nick. I've been seeing some of the pictures you're posting on Facebook.
Started X-Men 97.
That could be cool too.
Who's supposed to be making it?
Well, they say Jack, but they also say that Jack's doing Pokemon.
Pokemon.
So who knows?
And the new Metallica coming out.
Yep.
Possibly.
But I think out of the rumors, Beetlejuice would be the one I'm most interested in from a theme standpoint. But what has been the case for me personally is these licensed games come out that I'm very excited about, and I don't like the game, and I don't buy it. And then other games I think, oh my gosh, that's terrible. I play it, I really like it, I buy it. So, like October. Like I thought that
I'll have to look at that one.
That is terrible. And then I played it, and Josh Kugler showed me all the rules, and I fell in love with it, and I bought it. So, I apparently don't buy games based on licenses. I base them on how fun they are.
Well, we got Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, that's weird too, because they're kind of like really leaning into J-pop, and why would you do that? It's crazy.
It kind of sounds like it's the one they had at Expo that they wanted like 10 grand for. That they only paid like
Magic
3.
Girl?
Yeah, Magic Girl. It kind of sounds like a Magic Girl game to me.
Well, it's the same guy, same. I mean, it's. the art on that white wood, if you want to call it a white wood, it was by Jeremy Packer, and Jeremy is like, yo, I have nothing to do with this, don't bring me up. Like, I work for Stern, like, leave me alone.
The new Labyrinth game. I haven't really heard too much about it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I know they've been
It's through Dutch. Well, I mean, DPX, but Dutch.
Labyrinth,
Yeah.
Oh, Labyrinth, yeah.
Barrel of Funds.
Yes. Yeah.
So supposedly they have like a little over 700 of them sold. Out
Yeah,
of the
it's like 7 or 750. Yeah, German beer is fantastic.
I feel like Labyrinth is a great game. I just feel like this trash.
They just did a code update on it.
Huh?
They just did a code update that was released. A brand new code update on that game.
For this floor,
If only we knew the guy doing that.
Right?
Oh yeah, we do.
I just feel like the I know it fits
We
the
should
theme,
call
but
We
the
should.
you know the music to it, it's just like a little too mellow. I don't know.
I don't know.
I like the way it shoots.
I like it. I just don't have
I like the
$10,000
theme.
laying around.
Well,
let's see
that's
what you
yeah.
can do.
I mean,
True.
You can make some sacrifices.
I could end my marriage.
Refinance house.
I could take out a HELOC and end my marriage.
It's all about priority.
It is. It is.
I mean, it's only 17% right now.
True.
Why is that not going?
Yeah.
What about the Back to the Future?
I mean,
Depends on what race they get.
well, yeah, for sure.
What's that? I'll have to look. Maybe it's not.
There's
Came off
one of my
the
favorite
Switch.
German beers is called Ayinger, and it is.
Number 2.
Oh, I'm already up.
My favorite German beer is called Das ist gut.
So Ayinger is it's like a Weiss wheat ale, and it's one of my favorites. So if you ever come across an Ayinger, Nick, check it out. I mean, you might not like it, but I enjoy it.
Do you like Das ist gut?
I've never
Tried it?
I have not.
I heard it's good.
I like the wheat beers. All kinds.
Yeah, it's a Hefeweizen. It is perfect for summer. Yeah, it is good.
What if the wire came off that switch?
For the left,
Yeah, maybe when I was messing around in there.
the right one definitely works.
Yeah, I know. But usually, like, you know, after this game, I can take a look at it quick.
I should have worn my rolling up pinball shirt.
Well, in my travels that way, it doesn't take me close anymore. My brother moved to Atlanta,
Oh, that's right.
so yeah, much further away now.
Yeah, Nick, we'll see. We'll see what happens this November. Things are something. They are something.
Oh, it wasn't lit anyway.
I'd like to know why like no one young ever tries to go for it. It's all these old people.
Oh, you mean that? Yeah. Well, because you got to be part of the good old boy club. It's got to be. You got to be crowned or something. These sickos.
Convicted of something.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, where's my bounce?
Oh,
They
probably
closed like a year ago.
I bet you those are the not fancy ones. The
Perfect
ones that
Play?
will break your fingers when you try to put
Oh,
them on.
Perfect Play.
No. Marco was selling them. Super bands. Yeah.
Are super bands your thing?
Yeah.
That's why they don't have much elasticity.
What's up, Outlane?
But they don't ever break,
Outlane says hi.
relatively speaking.
Howdy.
Yeah.
I need a tilt bomb.
Yeah.
Or shadow. You got one in there.
We need to fix that.
Yeah.
It's killing all of us.
Yeah. After this game, I'll see. It's probably a wire cable. I bet you that it's not even registering the switch. It's got to be what it is. Look at that. I got all of the lanes. Didn't have to spot any. Oh, where's the ball? The bounce stops still.
I told you.
Oh, well, change out those flipper rubbers while I'm at it, too. Let me go grab them.
Nick asked if we're seeing more younger people getting into the hobby.
I've seen quite a few young people, but I think it's based on the people that are already in there bringing their children into it.
I guess the... how to word it?
I mean, how young do you mean?
Define young.
Because, like, there's been nights when I've gone to Up Down when it's hard for me to get on a game because all of the college-aged
which is great.
people
20s
are
crowd.
playing them.
They seem to flock
Yeah.
to
My experience with me exposing younger people, oh, here's the camera. I'm looking over here. Has been like family members, like children in my family coming over for a family function of some kind, and me kind of showing them what I got and how to play and how things work and some minor flipper skills, just to kind of wet the whistle of, like, it's a little more than keeping the ball alive. Like, try this. If this happens, do this. On this game, do this, and then you'll get a multi-ball. Or friends coming over for whatever reason, just because of bringing their kids with. But one thing that I did notice, and I've said this before, is when I got into pinball and was buying games, whenever we would host like Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of my younger cousins, who are much younger than I am, like by 20 years, instead of being like anti-social and playing on their phones, which is what they would always do, we're now playing pinball together competitively, and it made me feel very good that I'd spent a bunch of money. And when I say spent money, like I switched hobbies. It wasn't like I cashed money out of my savings account or something, but it was nice to see that the investment, here's a way to put it, had a positive effect on like family functions, where people were actually like being social and playing together and having fun and laughing, and not just, being a bunch of loners sitting in the corner not talking to anybody, wishing they were not there.
My brain went to Ghostbusters 2 when they were in the courtroom, and they're like, was it Rick Moranis is like, it's like, my clients don't want to be exposing themselves. It's like that paper I got from this lady. It's like that's right. You don't want us to be exposing ourselves. That's what goes on in my brain when I'm just like.
Yeah, I think so, Nick. And I think my theory is that because pinball is a physical, tangible thing, and it's not this digital thing on their phones or on their computer or a console, like, it kind of has that different uniqueness to it that kind of draws them in, like, wow, this is, like, so different than what I'm used to. I think it's got that allure.
But I feel like having something a location or places inclusive that can
For this
draw
floor,
young
no
people
comment.
or even kids in, or that are inviting to families, is certainly lacking. We were just been talking about that, where the biggest place we have in Milwaukee is Up Down, but that is not a place that you want to like take your family to. It's a bar.
Yeah.
Right? It's not.
It's not
You know.
conducive of having.
I mean, we
Yeah.
do have Garcade, which is awesome. It's just it's not in the city limits.
Yeah.
I also feel from the younger people that I've watched play at Up Down, that because that's like my primary look where I see the younger people playing, is that they're not playing like we play, where we're learning the rules and we're learning this and we're learning that. I feel that the people that are playing there that are younger play because it's the trendy thing to do. Like they play because it's cool. Ooh, let's hit the flashy lights, but they don't play because it's and learn the rules.
They're being
them.
drawn in to like experience the whole thing.
Correct. Well, Nickel Volta, I started racing flippers approximately like 2 years ago, and I'm up to almost 300 followers. And I've had my daughter, will be 22 next
Clean that
month,
switch quick.
bring her friends over for tournaments that have really enjoyed it. I think it's just getting them to do it is the hard part, because once you get them to do it and once you get them to start and they realize
Family Feud,
what it is,
right? The
Family
Feud, things like that help. Yeah.
bring people in that.
Well, tell them like how the Family Feud thing works. Can you hold this quick?
Absolutely.
So yeah, we have Family Feud. So basically, you bring
Thank you.
someone with you that you would be able to bring on Family Feud with you, like your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your wife, your kids. So basically, it's ran like a IFPA tournament, but to actually win the tournament, it's your combined scores with the person that you bring with. So it's more of a together thing where you're trying to root each other on to, on how you play. And then,
Let's see what the cookies do.
everyone has fun.
Well, the switch is working.
Someone was saying that there's pinballs at Chuck E. Cheese, but I don't know which Chuck E. Cheese they're talking about.
On 11.
I don't know about the one at 11, but I've seen on Facebook people have posted that there's pinball machines at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh.
But I don't know which one
Back in
exactly
the
it
day,
is.
I remember. But
No, I'm talking about like now. Like they changed. And I've seen some Dave and Buster's online that people are showing that have pinball machines at them now.
That's new. Not that I'm going to Dave and Buster's right now, but
So, I guess check Pinball Map.
yeah.
See where they are.
Sure.
Yeah, all these games nowadays at Chuck E. Cheese and Dave and Buster's are all, they're relying on redemption games, not arcade games to bring their money in.
This doesn't do it. I'll do it when I have better light. Ah! It's not transferring. Like nothing.
Maybe it's close enough to switch over to
Yeah.
Demo Man.
Yeah, we could probably
8:53.
we can just do one more and then
Yeah,
push it over.
it's really fun.
Sorry, I got ratty games that
Never coming back here again.
it's bullshit.
I'm out.
What kind of dump playing over here?
Oh, I didn't even change out the flippers that I want. The rubbers. Dang it. Real quick. So the ding thing bounces at least.
What are we paying you for?
I want all these games at the curb. You're not gonna take care of them. I'm out of here.
How come we don't have taxi?
I will.
Or whirlwind.
I'm gonna shop a taxi out for a guy soon. Yeah. Yep.
Well, tell them to sell it to you, and then you sell it to me, like, I don't know, sometime down the road.
Okay.
You're on my list to buy Shadow, right?
Of course. Of course. You know the rules. The games stay in the circle.
Yes. Circle first, and then out.
No, it has to be a Gottlieb skinny rubber.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yep.
Oh, it is what it is.
Yeah. Oops. Okay. I'm just failing over and over. It's a little bit skinnier.
Yeah, coin pushers do a really good job. Just thinking you're right there. You're so close. Like pull tabs.
Right. I went out to
Let's see what you can do.
drinks with a couple friends like 3 months ago, and I swear they bought like $200 in pull tabs. And it's like they drank, ate appetizers, and
Hey, C&K, how's it going? Good to see you.
C&K.
Hey, come on. Behind.
behind. They're like, "Ooh, look, we won $100." I'm like, "Yeah, but where's the other 100?"
I went to Sobelman's years ago with 2 friends. My one friend goes, I'm gonna buy a pull tab. I just have this feeling I'm gonna win. He puts $1 in. He won $250
$1.
just because he sat there and goes, something's telling me I should gamble right now. And I'm like, what? That doesn't happen to me.
For the vast majority of people that gamble, that doesn't happen to them.
I noticed that.
That is literally how gambling works. Many people have to lose money in order for one person.
Finally, get up top. No! No! Farfalla, why did you do that to me?
It's mean.
It's being,
It
yeah,
is.
I was just gonna say, it's being.
I mean, notice how I just keep going back and doing it, though?
Right.
It's just I'm a masochist.
Better than pull tabs.
I'm gonna Google that, Nick. That sounds actually pretty cool.
Angry Birds.
The Angry Birds coin pusher.
They should give you a slingshot instead of the coin pusher. In the coin pusher. So instead of just dropping it down, you can use the slingshot to
Blast through it. See? C&K, then that works out.
That's one thing that the outlane flipper, no one would bring that up at tournament.
because they don't know.
They don't know it's because it's a unique thing, and it's not going to. It's not. We wouldn't stop the tournament for any reason for that.
Well, and outside of Zaccaria,
The flip save, yeah.
is there any other games that are outside of Embryon that has it?
With the online
Maybe.
flippers.
Oh yeah. In a Gottlieb, it was Gold Wings. Gold Wings or come on, Nick, you know.
Outline flipper saves.
Yeah, Gold Wings or
No,
maybe.
Gold Wings had the little thing on the side though. You can
That was a
kick it
third
out,
flipper.
but it was a third flipper.
They had the
next to
reverse
the-
flipper for the loop-de-loop.
Yeah, but there's a game that had a flipper to get over. Why do I play?
I say it all the time. Actually, I play so bad, I'm like, why do I buy these games?
Yes, Embryon.
Yeah, Embryon, we
said-
mentioned. Was there any other
that had
American-made games that have the flipper saves outside Zaccaria?
could have sworn Gold Wings or maybe did
I don't know if Gold Wings has
I
it.
don't think
What-
Gold Wings has it. I was at
did
Guards.
Spy Hunter have one?
What?
Spy Hunter?
No.
That had something once you got
They had
into the
a,
left,
they
you
had a
had-
gate.
Oh, okay. Maybe something weird like City Slicker or something. Waz has Outline Save,
But those are like mini games. You have to like
with a
hit rollover switches and pop bumper hits and.
right, but with like a dedicated flipper just to flip it out of the outlet. Probably no one else because they're like, why the hell would we do that?
Yeah,
It's
this is too much work.
It's 2 extra coils to
Yeah.
the flipper max. Like that's dumb. Get out of here.
I remember playing Waz in League at gyms, and people having to spell rainbow, and they're just like, I'm not doing this. They're walking away.
Well, can you imagine like, I just think of Steve Ritchie and trying to like advocate for the things, you know, like I was playing AC/DC, and it has a coil just to make the people like go back and forth. He probably had to really fight for that. Like, you want a coil to do what? Just so this stupid plastic moves back and forth? Like, yeah, but it makes it cool. Oh, I found a file on Thingiverse to print those cannons for Star Trek Next Gen. You can get like whole new thing.
You talking about the laser lights you're talking about?
Not the laser lights, just to cover the
cover.
So I did look up the laser lights.
Oh, come on.
That was originally a mod kit that is no longer available anymore. And
No, they have them on Marcos.
do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I was gonna do things. I had ideas. I had a
Oh, it
plan.
was all.
Because the laser
I had a
light
plan.
fits into the cover of that plastic, and then then you like feed the wire down and you gotta hook it up to the power of the motor.
Right.
It's like the only time that it's on is when the motor is moving.
Right.
So, yeah, I only did minimal research. I did find one place in Europe that had it. I guess I didn't check Marco. I just did a quick Google search. C&K, that's exactly what. That's probably why Steve Ritchie left. It's like, you want to put white in there and Led Zeppelin that'll make it awesome? Get the hell out of here. We're not doing
This
it.
expensive license, we gotta have a stripped down.
No. It's like, you're lucky that you got one flipper in there. Alright, well, we're going to pause it quick, and we're going to move over to Demo Man. So, we'll take maybe 5 minutes here and make it happen.
Them to change their schedule as well.
They've done the
Change
first
your way?
Sunday like forever.
Oh, okay. There were
Like-
several people at your place that were heading up to Bedford. I think there were 3 that I know of. Right?
And there's more that showed up there because of my tournament than would have shown up.
That's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Like you said, yeah, it's like 25 minutes, 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
Tops.
Well, a lot of those people are coming from that direction anyway. It's on the way.
Yep.
It's not like they're going south or going north or anything like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, Erasmus, Dory, and Jersey Mike. Like that. Yeah.
Jersey Mike,
Yeah, they're all heading up there right after your place.
Lily showed up.
If anything, yours enticed them to
Right.
come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
They make a whole
Jersey
bunch
Mike
out.
and Lily would not have gone if they didn't come to mine.
Right.
Because they're down in Chicago.
Getting set up here, folks.
Oh, Mike Ravilli or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, he streams. Or did stream or something.
Yeah, I don't think he streams anymore. He was in Jersey, and he sold a bunch of his games to move here without a job.
Why did he move to Chicago with older job? Just to be in Chicago?
I guess it's cheaper than living in Jersey.
Is he from here originally?
I don't think so.
That didn't sound like it.
So does he still have no job?
No. He's like, with the amount of games I sold, he's like, I could live here for a year and not have to worry about it.
Told me the same thing. It's good for like
Good
12,
for him.
13 months. I'm like, oh wow, we have to have a shit ton of games.
Yeah. He was like 3D printing stuff. Like he's a very knowledgeable guy. I mean, I never met him in person, but I know like
He's a nice guy, but we told him he cannot wear pinball shirts to the tournaments.
Oh yeah, the Alien Star was down for the count when he did
He wore
that.
an Alien Star shirt and he came here in Alien Star. And I said, you're not allowed to wear any pinball shirts that represent any of the games that we have when you come. He laughed.
Yeah, it was just a fluke thing.
What's the name? What was the name of his channel? Not Death Slap Save? Slap something I feel like.
Dave came up with his nickname, Jersey Mike,
Yeah.
I mean,
because of the sandwiches.
He's got pretty nice sandwiches. That's for sure.
Speaking of nice sub sandwiches, have you guys had Chocolate Factory?
No.
Oh my god. We went there for the first time. I didn't realize they were a Wisconsin company. I thought they were nationwide. There's only like 8 locations. One's in Oak Creek. So we stopped there last weekend because we were out bumming around running errands with the kids. And it was getting close to dinner time, and we had not grocery shopped in a while, so we had enough food to feed them anyway. So we're like, just stop in here and try it out, because none of us had tried it. And I was like, this is damn good. Like, it was super good. Like, the subs were awesome.
What's it called?
The Chocolate Factory.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Yeah. There's only 8 locations. They were started in Cedarburg, and the closest one to us here is in Oak Creek.
Cool.
So, if you ever are in the area and you remember, I would recommend check, because they...
What is it located by? Is it like...
It's in Drexel Town Square.
No.
So it's like in that area. Cool. But like they also do their own ice cream. So like they make their own ice cream and they make their own chocolate like to get mixed in. That's why it's the Chocolate Factory. Because like everything's like they make it.
Very cool.
So it's it's
Worth the visit.
yeah it's very cool. I was like shocked.
All right, I think I got it.
Speaking of subs, just jerk my brain.
On to the second game, Demo Man, which I bought from Ryan, which is in pristine condition.
I dare any of you to find a nicer one.
it's super nice. Clear coated
I
play
bought it from a
field,
guy, up in Mequon, how many years ago for like $3,000.
chromed
At the
hardware,
That was
like
expensive.
cabinet
Yeah,
is
that's
super
a lot.
nice.
Really?
Yeah, Demo Man's like $2,500 tops.
I only added a few
So, like,
things. I added the
clear
3
coated,
seashells
Did the
and the Taco Bell
So I
sign
was
in the
like,
back
yeah, here's your $3,000.
and the color display.
So
Did you say Neo declare code?
So, anyway,
I did not fully
rules are fairly basic, at least the ones that I know. I'm sure there's more nuance to it that I understand,
Maybe.
but
I asked him if he
essentially your modes are up on the claw. You can get the claw lit by...
Bill did not do anything to the game.
Ryan, do you remember which ramp you got to hit to light the claw again?
No, you gotta.
Oh,
It's the
you can just
inlane.
go to the inlane, so
Yeah,
you
but I
can...
forgot what you have to do to qualify that after you've done it once.
I thought it was just hit that ramp
Just
again.
shoot blinky things.
Right.
The right ramp.
To access... Yeah.
The right
This...
ramp's the claw.
The
I don't think
center
everyone's
ramp. Hit that, and then you go to the access the claw.
Scoop.
But anyway, that's all your
Every
modes.
time I was always trying to figure it out. I
And
could never
then
figure
once
it
you
out.
get
And every time I go online to look, I was like, "There's nothing here."
once you get all the modes done, then it'll start demo time.
Mm-hmm.
And then so that's one of the wizard modes. The other one is going through each one of the multi-balls. You get that by doing freezing the ball or locking them. And so you go up the you can do the quick freeze to the basically the center ramp, and then you can lock I believe the. Oh yeah. So I think that just start. Once you get enough freezes, then it'll light the multi-ball start. You got to shoot up this very skinny lane to the. There's like a saucer in the back right. It's the firepower shot.
It's not a horrible game.
And then you can start that multi-ball. You work your way up to that, and that's another wizard mode. I believe once you get both of those done, then it's like a final thing. I've only ever seen Max Senesek get to it. So, yeah, 3 seashell hype. They don't even reference the 3 seashells in the game, which is kind of weird.
You're taking the same real estate. You're getting a little more
but that was like the running joke in the movie. But anyway, let's do this.
I'm the Demolition Man. What are you doing here?
Player 4. Now activate.
Let's go.
I heard Cuphead also. But Cuphead, I feel, is a rage game. Rage game.
What's that?
So, it's a rage game.
Now, let anyone make it a victory.
This is an awful planet, which makes you want to play more to defeat the people that are
Isn't that what Mario is?
I mean,
Frustrated with
unless
dying
you're
all
good
the
at it.
time.
You and me, sweetie.
Very good.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, Cuphead is a rage game.
I've never played it. It looks really cool. I like the 50s
You got a loose plastic up there, Dave.
plastic. For which? Pot bumper?
Young wings were
Or the plastic itself?
The plastic itself, see how the screws are backing out over the computer? It started wobbling, and I looked, and they're both backing out.
That's a fun one. That's the way. That's the path. That's literally
So I bought this game from a local friend, and it was fine for a little while, and then it started getting spotty. And before I sold it to Dave, I was going to sell it to somebody else. I bought all new opto boards for this game, and then Dave came over, and we had this thing so... It took 4 hands to, like, properly swap the boards out. But we had to pull the claw completely apart, top and bottom. It was something. But now it's bulletproof forever.
Simultaneous no GM competition.
Well, you know what'll happen. Sell it to somebody like, oh, this thing is flaky and...
Yeah. What was flaky for me, like the claw would just stop registering. You'd shoot the ball into the upper part of the ramp there, it would stop, and the claw just wouldn't move. It would go into ball search.
Tightened up before they fall onto the playfield.
Or crack. Crack the plastic. Oh yeah. It's all chrome. Chromed everything out. Like, the guy that Bill bought this from probably dumped $1,500 to $2,000 in this thing. Okay.
just to gussy it up.
I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're gonna chrome all the metal, except for the handles, and then clear coat the playfield. I mean, like,
Well, it's kind of like whoever did My Shadow. They powder coated everything.
Really?
The legs, the gun, the rails, the ramps.
They knew about it.
yeah.
Right.
Was his name
Well, they
Drew?
paid a lot of money.
Was his name Drew? That guy likes to powder coat everything. Like powder coat the ramps, powder coat the plastics, powder coat
balls.
everything. Powder coat the playfield.
You see, he just got a new game.
Yes. He got a solar fire.
No,
No.
he just got a oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But before that, he got a solar fire. Neo got 2 solar fires.
Oh, is that why he's selling one?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he,
It is a really good game.
well, he bought the second one because he couldn't find plastics for the first one.
Oh my god. It's like that.
Neo's.
I love it. But now you're in the same situation with the one you're trying to...
But now it's someone else's problem.
Okay. Get it out the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you a decent deal on it, and now it's your problem.
Still one of your older
I stole one of your lights. No, those are yours.
These are great. This, back when I grew up in Michigan, and this was one of the, I guess when I first started drinking, this was,
Those was hard to get back then.
it's just,
Oh, come on.
But it was still seasonal. Like,
I thought they had this all the time.
now they do.
Oh,
Yeah, over on
it might have been just the summer.
Yeah.
Because they always put like a orange in it, or
Yep.
which I think it's a heavier one compared to like you know, a blue moon or something.
That kind of deal.
Yeah.
Let's start multi-ball.
And just it's a different time.
Right?
Yeah, we'd always go out and go get a stock of elves and pick up
Right.
the Simpsons and then
Yeah, they definitely gotten a lot bigger over the years.
yeah, they have a great, they was a bit, have an awesome deal right now.
Yeah. Gerald, do you always use the triggers?
You'd be
Yes.
crazy not to.
Because you get double your
Way more
bonus.
Max was telling me his strategy was I only use the triggers when I get into multi-ball because
Well, it affects the jackpots.
right. He's like I have more control on the flipper buttons, so he switches back and forth.
These two unnatural swap back and forth for me.
I think it's natural Demo Man to play with the others.
Doesn't it affect the way you nudge? Like it just doesn't feel right.
I feel like you can nudge better.
Well,
with the
yeah,
handles.
you
You're
can
right.
grip. Yeah.
Okay, I
You're
guess I don't
gripping
have
up
to be
higher.
as gentle as I'm thinking.
Get up there.
This is the last Williams game I had. I only had the 0 Williams game, which is crazy. You go from having no Williams to 3 data Easts.
It's okay.
I'm not mad about it. I mean, I'm mad I don't have any Williams games. I'm gonna rectify that, but
Well, I'm
not crazy.
You gotta get that Tales from the Crypt. That's
I know.
be the next one on the
For sure.
hunt down. It's a good one.
It definitely is.
I had one for a little while, but back then I was more about like, okay, I figured out how to get into multi-ball. Like, that's to the extent of, you know, how I went through the rules and everything. But I wasn't playing competitively then. I didn't think about the games as I do now.
Just figuring out your routes.
Yeah, I mean, it was so. It's one thing to, you know, think about. We're kind of pretty lucky to be in an area that's in the metropolitan area, you know, close to Chicago and that, because there's a lot more people that are into it. If you live anywhere else in the middle of the country, it'd be good luck trying to find a anybody that's, you know, that is passionate about it like you are.
It's like John. It's travel hours.
That was
Doesn't get traffic.
not just me. Like I had a handful of friends in a small town, and I mean, and that was great. I mean, we got together, you know, occasionally with some other collectors and not just Minnesota, but we didn't know how to do a league. We didn't know anything about match play. Like we just kind of got together and played dollar games occasionally. That was it, you know. I think there was tournaments up in Minneapolis, but that was like a good hour and a half on a weeknight. Who wants to do that? Yeah.
No.
It's like I got work the next day. It's like I'm not gonna take off work for it. Well, it's probably similar to like driving up to Green Bay.
Yeah, that's crazy on a Tuesday.
Yeah, there's a couple folks at Uptown that say they make that shit weekly. It's like,
Well, maybe they have a job that allows them to do that.
that's a lot of miles.
No, I know. Well, I mean, I'd love to go to Madison maybe once or twice, but it's,
I want to go to Isle Bar. I've never been there.
yeah, I'd love to check it out. And maybe just I need to make a point, but to do that regularly, no way.
Way back in the day, we would go to Madison because pinball in Milwaukee sucks so bad. We go to
It still kind of sucks.
well, it was real bad back then though. Like we didn't have up down, the arcade wasn't around, so we would go to all of Hilton stuff, and then go to Geeks Mania first opened,
Okay.
because they had a ton of gamers. And we would go a couple times a year, and like we would stay there and like close the place, and like, you know, like they'd be closed, and Kyle would let us just hang out and like he'd show us all the things he's doing at the arcade and whatever, and it was super cool.
That's awesome.
But that was before I had children, and I could do literally anything I wanted, and my wife worked on the weekends, and I was like a bachelor.
Oh wow.
And here we are.
Yeah, here I am. I wouldn't change a thing though.
Not bad for a Saturday.
Yeah, she might be listening.
Careful.
No, she'd probably go, yeah, it was a lot more simple back then. It was all crazy.
It's like, what is it, Homer Simpson? He is like living the dink life. Dual income, no kids.
Those were the days.
Oh,
It's like I had hair.
I said, wife has entered chat. No.
So she would too if she was listening. She'd be like, oh!
What did you just say?
Yeah.
That was another thing. It's like with each kid he had, like his hair got less and less. It's like
That is
and you just saw like his belly got bigger and bigger.
She texted me right now.
Hit a shot. Jeez.
You know what your problem
There you
is? You need more beer.
Yeah. Well, there, finally hit. It's also like just get used to wide body and
Well, on a positive note, now that we have big game, Matt is like, we can fit wide bodies down here. We can get other ones.
Of course.
get up there. You gotta get the dang Ag-Mag thing. Ooh, there we go. Oh, it snuck into the multi-ball.
Sorry, there's
Look
five.
at that. There we go. Game on.
She's blessed. Her spirits are up there higher than they were last month when they were. But I think last month was more so because people knew they were like all 18 games.
That second jackpot is tough to get. I just got it.
Plus, you pick very bad games to do it.
Get up there.
Last month it was like, was May and Mother's Day or something.
Get up
It
there.
was like the weekend of Mother's Day, Friday and Saturday of Mother's Day, or Memorial Day, or some shit like that, yeah. And like right now it's like, middle of summer, everyone's going out, so you can't expect as many people to show up now,
One out of 10. Yeah.
unless it's our leagues.
Oh,
Hit this button, the button, the button!
what button?
Ah, the top button's for your secret jackpot. You got it, you got it, you got it!
What did I do?
You hit the top buttons for the secret jackpot when you lose your last ball.
I didn't know that.
You can use it whenever.
Well, it's whenever,
But it's easier. I usually use it on the second jackpot because the second jackpot is a lot harder.
It is.
And then it moves to an easier one.
The top buttons will give you in the multi-ball, but it's just once per game, isn't it?
I think it's one for multi-ball.
Is it?
Pilot now activated.
I own the game, I don't.
Well,
Not a bad start.
no.
And you were switching between the buttons and the triggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was better than everyone last game.
Together.
Yeah, combined.
I had no idea that there was a secret jackpot. See, this is the bullshit that like, all right, where's that in the fucking card? What's the secret jackpot?
Oh, wow.
Well, it's like the who was that? I was playing against Sheldon on Turtles. Like, how do you play this game? It's like, you fucker, you know how to play this game.
I've never seen this game before.
That's what he does. And then he goes up and he picks Farfalla. He's like, I don't know, I'm just hitting the blinky shot. Yeah, right. It's like, oh, that's cool.
I'm comboing his ramps and like, I don't know.
Did you guys see that?
It's like, well,
Is that good? Am I doing good? Is that a good score?
Is that good?
I didn't know about that guy. Until
Sheldon?
after the fact. Yeah, but I was watching. Holy
He's-
shit.
He's good. And he's
Yeah.
nice. He won't.
Yeah, it was super fun. I got paired up with him at your place, and I had no
Yeah.
idea. And everyone's like, "Oh, just forget it. Like, have fun,
Yeah,
but
you're
don't."
playing for second.
Yeah.
Well, he's not. I mean, I've beat him.
I've beat him before too, but he is a
You
really
gotta
good
play him
player.
on an EM or early sound stage. You get him.
Yeah, you get him out of the start and
He's further away, but another guy that
Is he in Sussex?
you'll
Yeah.
meet, that's sort of his rival is Max Senesek. He's only in
he's a cut ahead.
Cudahy.
He lives like a block away from where I used to live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a super good player.
Did you know when you were up there?
No, he lived in Milwaukee when I was up there.
Oh, okay.
So he lived in, wasn't even Milwaukee, it was, Bayview. He lived in Bayview, and then he moved to Waukegan, and then he moved from Waukegan to Cudahy, just east of where I lived, already after I had moved.
Okay.
So I built Max for a long time.
Yeah, if you come to my house, you get the grand champ.
Seriously.
Yeah, he's still got a grand champ on a lot of the up-down games.
Max is like the most chill, low-key dude.
I don't know how
He's,
he
like,
does
not
that.
excitable.
He's cucumber cool with
Yeah.
like with stress play, stressful
I mean,
playing.
I'm like, he's like, what?
He's like, yeah, dude, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I missed it, whatever.
I went in there to, beat the game, and someone else got the best of me, so I got second, so, cool.
Yeah, that's
Bravo. Good job.
it's totally. I really do it really good, and you're like, oh, it's awesome. He goes, yeah, I think I could have done better. Like, this happened. I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, whatever, you beat my ass.
I cleaned up and waxed my Game of Thrones. It was playing so fast today.
Whoa. It was already insanely fast. I love that game because it's such a butt kicker. But yeah, that's definitely gonna make it super fast.
I think you play Turtles if you really dedicate some time.
Oh
to it.
yeah,
It is really open
and
up.
I do. And I guess I'm glad that you bought it. 'Cause now I don't have to buy it. But
I'd love to see more.
that was one where I was playing it and like, you know, it's frustrating, but I like the frustrating ones because there's always more to achieve.
There's a lot of different paths to focus on. Yeah, try to. I'm not going to say perfect because I'm never perfecting anything. Just yeah, it's pretty deep.
Yeah,
And it's great for place.
right, and I think it's perfect. Oh, don't shit. It's perfect for stuff like that where the tournaments, like you want them to be quicker playing, but you could set it up easier if you wanted to. You could increase the ball save time, you could close out lanes a bit. Several things that you can do to get further. So
I don't want to ask you about that. You're saying closing out the
they just post.
How do you use it on the plate?
So
There's a bolt on the underneath too.
every game has a post that you can move, and there's like 3 positions.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. So you should be able to move that post, move it inward, rolls off the gap more, so it doesn't beat the ball as easily.
So I was thinking just for that kind of stuff, I thought that would be helpful. You know what I mean? Just something out constantly.
Yeah.
Reset.
Yeah, you certainly can do that. You can increase the ball save time a bit.
Yep. Yeah, I adjusted that on Bond so Vita can enjoy it a little bit more.
Yeah. Another thing that people do is if you really want to play longer and see more of the game, you can set it on 5 ball. I think modern games you can probably set it
You do
to
10.
whatever number ball you want.
Modern turns you can do 10.
Right. So you can do that. And then there's cooperative play, so you can play all the turtles and like you're progressing. You have that many more balls to get to further in the game.
People to play?
Right. So I think the person at Scott Denise is the one that brought that back in TNA. And it's like everybody wants that. You know, Turtles was one that they started like yeah, we should probably do that. They did it on Scooby-Doo. I for sure Scott yeah. I mean, it's not the only game that ever had that. It was on some Sega games in the past. Like, for sure, GoldenEye will total up player 1 and 3 scores together.
We should have 2 extra balls now.
Do you?
If I get it.
I don't know if they did a thing where it added all your scores together.
Extra ball.
I'm trying to remember if there was anything else.
Send the maniac to catch a maniac.
For sure, back at the big display had 6 players. So Scooby-Doo's not unique in that way.
Mando has.
Cooperative.
Yep.
Yeah, but you like it.
I like it.
You can add it. I just think that's what
Mando also has impossible mode.
I like it. It's
Man, I think some discount
yeah, and I don't know why. I mean, I don't know what they probably made a ton of them. And it's okay. Sorry, Hero. I like it better than the regular Star Wars. Yeah. The regular Star
Look
Wars.
at those daggers.
The regular Star Wars is all about that video mode. It's like,
It's more than about video mode. You just need to learn how to play the game.
I would rather have Star Wars Data East over all of them.
so So, and I had the Sega, the trilogy one.
We should have kept that a little longer.
I know.
We never streamed it either.
Well, that was, well, you know the story. That's, shit happened and I had to move it quick.
Accepted. Computer alarm. Down record.
You think Data East one's a good get?
Data East Star
I
Wars.
like it for nostalgia factor. It's more than anything. It's like
The art, yeah, the art's
it's
fine.
one of those games where it's just shoot the ramp and shoot the Death Star. That's kind of just
Not a lot.
There's not much else. But
There's
there's
a Dance R2D2.
So
yeah,
there's
and
if
there's
you
a
hit
code update.
if you hit R2 enough and you hit the trigger, instead of the 3 times you have to hit it to start your multi-ball, if you hit it twice, if you pull the trigger, it'll open them up, but then it'll be timed for you to be able to knock it in there to start your multi-ball instead of having to lock your ball in there.
Gotcha.
So there's that. I was shown that.
Is that with the community code update or
No, that's just regular code.
And you can get a pin sound for that. Because,
You see, Pin Sound released a package for Secret Service.
did they?
Just like 2 weeks ago.
Really?
I'm like, oh man, that sounds rough.
Well, you know,
But I like.
you can always just take it out of copy and,
I can't master on Secret Service because it's David Thiel.
well, yeah,
It's
it
so
is good. Yeah. Well, you know, why don't they make just, a video to show off the different sound packages? If it's just like, you know, 1 minute video clip or something of like, here's the, I don't know, different stuff. Because the sound packages are what are selling your boards. Feature those. I mean, I know that people. It's community driven because that's how they get away with the licensing and everything. But it would make sense. The person that made the sound package, can they just do like, maybe you could just do like a simulated game or
something.
right. Or like maybe offer up a super deep discount to somebody that's got Secret Service that could record it for
stream
them.
it and do it on the down?
Come on, Pin Sound.
Come on, France.
That's right.
But I do really dig those speaker things they made. The speaker animations with the lighting. Remember I sent it to you in Mark? I think it's only on modern Sterns and Spike 2s. It's got the big ass speaker panels.
Oh.
The actual speakers. So like there's like LEDs that like show animations on the speakers. Really, I mean, it looks awesome.
That's Pin Sound that made that.
Yep.
Maybe they'll bring some in October.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they will.
Well, and I don't know how you could do this, but something to incentivize people to come up with sound packages because of the fact that it helps them sell boards. Like, what if there was something where you could just like give a donation to like, hey, I like what you did here. Here's $10 or something. So like, I understand that it's not, you're not
Pin
buying it. What's that?
Pin Vision.
Oh, nice.
Like, it does stuff like this. Like, it is... Oh, here's a video. Like what? See?
Oh, that is crazy.
So depending on the game, it's got like...
Craziness.
Yeah. It's all themed to whatever game.
Oh,
Like there's, on Jaws, there's a shark, like...
They'll sell a ton of those, I bet.
I don't even know. I'm sure it is.
$500.
I bet you're more than that. It's cool.
There it is.
Not blue, spike 2 right. Some nice jackpots for you to do.
I can't hit anymore.
Make a secret one. Top. There you go.
You can do that once per multi-ball?
Yes.
That's cool.
So,
But you gotta wait for the right one to do it. It's harder to get that. If you're able to get the first one.
Okay.
Quiet flag now activated.
Get up there. Well, that was cool. I didn't realize that the screen like shook with that. Cool.
So these are
Get there. No!
meant for virtual.
Oh, really? Okay.
so they're like half the price of a color DMD. But they're not.
$250.
Yeah.
It's like $250 with shipping.
Yeah, from Australia. He's the one that turned us all into it.
And it takes like 10 days to get it. And like 5 of those days are in Mexico. Yeah.
That's a nice one.
I got mine for my shadow.
Oh, really? I thought that was original.
Yeah, the original one is like 10 years ago. So I got the pin to DMD one, and then Ryan, like, check this shit out. And he was over, and checked me out. And it's like, why did you tell me? And then these are like actually like old sources. So if you want to change the
Oh, really? So you can manipulate it.
Now activated.
So yeah, Retro City is the place that's
Come on.
So you can build these boards yourself, but the amount that you have to do to put it together, I'm willing to pay someone else to do it.
Well, and
PCB
and
then-
program it.
Yeah,
Right.
They do everything.
You have to have the ability to
yeah.
flash.
You tell them what game and they send it to you. And
Well,
then if it's not there, you can get it blank, and then there's a whole forum you can go on to actually get it, and you just be like, here's $10, and they're like, here's the 5.
Okay. Easy enough. Yeah.
But yeah,
Assembled boards.
it's just a lot easier just to pay the $250 to have it done, and all you can do is put it in and connect it.
Unless you have a data east, then you gotta do some.
It'd be crazy and colorize it yourself.
That's what you're saying.
Oh. No.
All the work.
Ain't no one got time for that.
You could, well, at that point, if the color file doesn't exist, you just buy a color D&D. It'd be way worth that over spending the hours and hours and hours it would take to colorize it yourself.
So is this just an LCD or is it a true matrix?
It's an LED.
Yeah. Yeah, dot matrix.
Accepted.
Actual.
Computer report.
God.
Triple car crash.
Does
It
color
looks great.
does color D&D even make LCD screens anymore? All LED.
No, they do LCD.
Do this stuff?
Yeah,
I thought they were getting like harder to come by.
they were for a little bit, and then they like, because there for a while you couldn't purchase them from them because they didn't have any. And then all of a sudden they just had
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You did it last time too. After we got a billion points on this for the ball.
Well, stop telling him because I was doing well, and then he just got the balls, and
Okay, Sheldon.
it's like, I don't know how to play this game.
What are you doing? You're doing it all wrong.
My score is that good?
I haven't even seen this game before. What is this?
Glorious.
Well, in some cases, Sheldon's probably never seen it before.
yeah, when it just got released.
That's probably about it. He's not a young guy either. He's like pinball a while. I'm sure he's played.
Yeah. Well, you know, when I don't think he had played RoboCop before when I got that.
Speaking of which, you see the one Clay had for sale?
No,
It was like immaculate for $3,500, and I was like,
when was this?
like a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago tops. And I was like,
Long gone at this point.
yeah.
Do
I
you
was like,
remember what? Isn't that what I paid for mine?
I don't remember. I don't even pay for yours.
I'll have to look.
No, didn't we pay like 3?
Yeah, but it wasn't immaculate.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was like, oh man.
we got time for one more.
Once they're playing with it.
Well, right.
I'm the Demolition Man.
Player 4.
No, I mean mine was far from it. It was like a bunch of shit needed to be done.
Maybe I should rephrase it. Does it help with the modern stance?
Yes.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I actually just made them on 2 orders. Like when I ordered from the next time. So if you want any
Get up there!
things that you buy, just throw it on my Either way, it's gonna be the same amount for shipping.
Triggers.
Right, yeah, I kind of goofed. I ordered
Yeah, you gotta-
the drink caddies.
Use button.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
That plastic. I got an extra one. Actually, I got an extra one. So I'll bring it. And then you can try it.
I'll lower the pitch a little bit or something.
slide.
Slide it.
Get up there!
So it'll.
Yeah,
The say back
doesn't
word
fade.
I know.
yeah, I
stops
didn't
the
notice
glare.
it until
Well,
you pulled it off and the glass.
Do you probably notice it? There is a difference in like
I was just sure if it only
foot,
would.
flipper strength between the triggers and the flipper buttons.
You think so? You think the flipper buttons
Or
are
maybe
stronger?
Maybe it's. No, I think the triggers are a little stronger. I don't know. Maybe it's in my head. it shouldn't be.
You don't ever do it overnight. If you put it in like today and they ship it Monday, you'll have access to it.
Yeah, good. Because right after that,
So a lot of the times when shit like that happens, I don't know where
I just need to go
again.
take a closer look at that flipper max and
And then I'll email them.
make them.
I just put this extra order in.
Tweet them or something.
This stuff. Can you just ship it together?
There we go.
And I'll just put it in one box.
Trigger
I'll ship it.
removes file.
I got an email from that.
But
Actually,
for Williams, a WPC game, Demo Man is just a great game for your buck. I mean, you can get.
Oh, absolutely.
I just saw one listed for like $3,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Williams D&D game, they don't go for a ton of money.
I was looking at Lethal Weapon 3.
Yeah,
Lethal Weapon 3 is great bang for your buck, too.
They made a ton of those, and I mean,
Oh, you.
yeah, you'll probably find several beat up ones out there, but the thing is that they made so many of them. Just wait another week, you'll find another one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, wait for a nice one.
Okay.
there's I remember I went and bought one for a coworker. This is years ago now, but at the time, at any given time, there was like 4 or 5 of them listed on Craigslist that you could go and check out. So I went and looked at like 3 or 4 of them for them. I'm like, all right, well, I got this price, this price, this price. This is the best one. You're gonna spend $200 more than the bottom, but it's less work and better condition or whatever.
That's kind of what it boils down to for me.
Yeah. So.
Another thing I look at too is, if one's a little higher priced, but I don't have to drive, 4 hours to go get it.
That's what.
I'd rather pay the little
my
extra,
time.
Right.
drive an 8-hour round trip to go pick something up.
Well, and I also learned the hard way sometimes of, you know what, maybe a game that's like not as good cosmetically but plays perfect is maybe a little bit more of value to me. It's like I did that with Prospect. In hindsight, I probably should just be happy with what you got.
No, you gotta push the envelope, strive for excellence.
Well, now Kay's got a prospector that she didn't even
Think she wanted?
well, it's right, but now after she played it, she has seen the light and like, this is a really, really good game. Yeah, I told
How many bad Sonic
Tried to tell you.
None.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't make that many. Just a handful of, in that era. So, not that I've played them all, but
Well, you've got all the good ones.
yeah.
I think she's doing what a lot of people do to begin with and go for quantity.
Quantity versus quality.
And then after you have your quantity, then you switch over to
Yep.
quality.
Yep. She will. Yeah. I did the same thing. It's like, well, what can I get a deal on? And, Oh, come on. Nope.
So it tells me don't move after I've been playing for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it tells you, you're done.
Well, there must be like if you get a target and then it goes right into the brain, some kind of safety like that. Yeah, you're right. That is kind of bullshit. I hit 2 things and
At least Jersey Jack gives you a number of hit switches for it. Instead of timing on Jersey Jacks, it goes by the number of switch hits for your boss.
yeah.
Like Hobbit, I think you had to hit like 4 or 5 different things before it would turn off your ball save. Did you ever notice that, Ryan?
That you had to hit
On Hobbit,
switches.
you had to hit a number of switches before the ball save turned off, compared to having it time out.
Oh, yes.
Gottlieb had a minimum ball time. Which
I mean, you can set up Stearns for minimum ball time, but
Yeah, that was the thing. I had Waterworld, and that's the first time I realized that it had something like that. Because I played my roommate, who had never played pinball before, and she would like maybe hit it like once or twice, and like as the ball keeps popping back out into the shooter lane. What the hell is going on? And like later I realized that it had that. It's another one in hindsight. I probably should have held on to it a little bit longer. Like the rules are deeper on that game than I realized in Waterworld.
Don't move. You're under arrest.
Accepted.
Got you, Simon.
Computer award. Light arrows.
Yeah.
and I know some of the modern Stearns too depending on what game it is, it's a timed ball save. Instead of like you drain your ball, here's your ball back, ball save is over. Like Foo Fighters, you drain it, you get your ball back, and no more ball save. Star Wars is a timed ball save, so if you drain it, you can drain it like 3 times in a row. It'll give you your ball back.
Turtles are built like that. Turtles, let's give it to like 7 or 9 seconds.
Oh man, you know.
And you could drain it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, and that can, depending on the game, that can be to your advantage. Remember I was telling you the Legends of Valhalla example, where I figured out that exploit, and like, well, the programmer was like, well, is that an exploit or is that a strategy? Like,
You can pull it off.
right, so I was using a ball save where I wanted to qualify the locks. So I would just fire the ball out, hold the left flipper out, let it bounce over, and
Double birded.
let the
I won't judge.
let
It's a
it
judgment-free zone.
just let it bang out the lock switches, and then boom, you know, you got your lock qualified, then bang them in the freaking lock, and you're in
And if
multi-ball.
permission, you go by all. There you go. You have to process it, get it out of your system.
You need a quiet room.
Pew 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 pew.
This is super fun though. You're right, the table plays really nice.
Well, it's one of the best wide bodies because it's not really a wide body because the left half of the game you're not really utilizing. It's all like over here, so it whips a lot faster when it's in the floating lanes.
It's kind of like scooter. Because you got the wide body, but and the ramp structure outside. So you place the so the wide body comes to take the ramps.
3 jackpots. Oh!
Super duper. Did you use your trigger jackpot yet?
Not yet.
Oh my god.
Use it now.
Oh, I did it. Oh, yeah. Just in time for the train.
Double bird.
It's alright. That was pretty
Incredible.
strategic for the last ball. Got that the one gimme ball lock. So this has the custom rounds on it, so it doesn't let you do the gimme ball lock with the claw over and over and over again. The Sherman players will do. I do appreciate the community coders that make those because I have something like that in Mouse Around too, where they just middle ramp, bam, bam, bam. Yep, million. Yep. It's like, take that, Sheldon.
What do they think when they find out?
Well, I mean,
That's probably their
I mean,
exact
it's total for play, so you go for a
Just
different
wasted the whole damn thing.
right. I mean, it's still
that
good
gives
to
you their whole game, essentially, right? That's
right.
strategy.
Yeah, you go into, like, this is what you... They might have a certain strategy based on how they normally play it. But I do appreciate the people that make the code. They don't go so far outside of what the original game is. You're still playing the same game. Rachel was complaining about that when I took leave for MGC. She's like, I'm not a fan of games. It's got custom code on it. It's like, it's a new fucking game. It just has more cool shit.
Just because you can't exploit a certain thing on it, then
Well, you can still play the same way that you did before. It's honestly, I challenge anybody to do the things that are on there because that game is fucking hard as it is.
Amanda told me, hinted today. She's like, I wouldn't mind having Ali. I said, we're not getting Ali. I said, no. I said, that one's not coming.
Well, it's tough to find, for sure. Heck, I stumbled on that one. That was actually John in Iowa pointing me towards it. 'Cause that was in Peoria, Illinois. It was like a one-off house, and it was in this dude's garage. He was selling it because he needed space for a toolbox for his other, like, he had like dirt bikes and stuff, and so like I bought it years ago. It played, and obviously doesn't play anymore. But yeah, it was beat, and
Just dirty or was it beat up?
oh,
Just never maintained.
yeah, never maintained. Like it needed cabinet work, it needed woodwork, wiring, all kinds of stuff. It was basically a mouse haven. So, oh, and I saw there's somebody in New Jersey that's making Ali reproduction playfields. He was at Allentown. There's some other new player on the reproduction playfield.
Here we go. Demo time.
Oh, shit! Did you know about that, Ryan? There's a new reproduction playfield player out there.
For what?
There's another person.
Oh, another company making them?
Yeah. And they made Ali. Although Bruce tells me that they're garbage. They're close. Like, okay. Good enough for me. Bruce says it's garbage. Don't do it. One, you got all the multi-balls? Or is this the all the modes?
He's got all the
On
The
modes.
modes, okay.
Now
No, you bitch! That was terrible.
Well, still, overall, one hell of a game, right?
Yeah, but that was a horrible demo time.
That's alright.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm like Max. Not as good as I could have been.
one shot remaining.
accepted. Computer alert. Triple car crash.
Don't fuck me, game.
This is not terrible on this one. There's a little weirdness. But it's not the worst.
What can I say? I'm a blast from the past.
Ryan's had lots of practice.
I've played it a couple times.
So now we can test the theory about the super jackpot. There you go. It works on the second one too. It's everyone.
Nice. Now everybody knows. Now I just gotta actually like hit shots right now. That'd be cool. Or I could just totally waste this multi-ball like I just did. And I can just shoot it all in the toilet.
I don't know if I go that far.
520 million for your bonus.
I've done better.
That was pretty impressive.
I don't think I erased any scores from when I got it from you. So.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, but you've got Sheldon and shit and Max.
Oh, Max for sure.
Yeah.
Max is really good at this game.
I had a high score up there for a little bit.
Did you ever check out the pencil package for this game? It's really good. I mean, I'm not saying to spend $600, but
Yeah, the videos. Is that what the boards are up to now?
I think
$600?
they're close.
Oh man. I thought that it was like. I thought it was for something.
I thought it was. Well, I think that might be. No. Buy it at next one. Let's see.
No. It's alright.
That's not the website though.
What does LFG mean?
Let's effing go.
Oh. That was Lloyd. Lloyd the fucking great. This guy in Minnesota that took over service.
It's 400.
Just the hill.
What's that?
400 for the board.
Yeah, Lloyd took over service. I mean, he was kind of helping out with service with American anyway, so it really made sense that he got that. The fact that because he's just
Second from the left.
he's sitting in his arcade like all day. It makes a hell of a lot of sense. Like
The second
at the
from the left,
games,
you would have started your
he
multiple.
can help people out. He's already doing that. Pay this fucking guy.
No kidding.
Like that was the dumbest thing that Jersey Jack could have done. Like why would you let somebody go? that's
Especially a guy that's
got all of their games.
and he answers everybody on Pinside. Like that dude lives on Pinside and he's always helping everybody. Like why would you not?
What are your in-house people doing that like to give people that individualized service that you can walk
Like
them
it,
through
with
that?
nearly immediate help.
Right, and you like see this wire color? Like who's doing that? Nobody. Yeah, it's I don't know. All right, well we're gonna pull the plug on the stream. Thank you all for hanging out and joining us for a couple games tonight. I don't think I'll be streaming. Well, I know I won't. I'll be gone the next 2 Fridays.
We
Yeah.
got next Friday going.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I'm going to the Jersey Shore next week, and then Bong.
Recreational.
I'm recreating with Bong. It's Burlington. Burlington.
Maybe a bomb.
It's a state
Park.
recreation area. Yes.
It used to be an Air Force Base.
Yeah, very nice trails. And if you're ever in the area and you're in Burlington, go to Adrian's Ice Cream or Adrian's Custard. Fantastic custard.
And go to Fred's.
The burger place?
Yeah,
Oh,
we went there.
I need to do that.
when we left Neo's
Yep.
Yeah,
last time.
fantastic
Which
place.
is right by Adrian's.
Yeah.
Age,
So-
sex, location.
All right. Have a good night.
What's-
Have a good rest of your weekend, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
Hey, what's his toes?
Bye.
What's his toes?